tenacious. When money failed them, they took to force. But I have slain Johnson and Pitcairn both, ending their plots. George Washington now rallies the colonists, and their march towards freedom begins in earnest. Little wonder, then, that the Templars now want him dead. They seek to reshape this land into something cold and ordered, something soulless. And he is an obstacle. I must save him, that his cause can flourish and my people remain safe. But the more I prod, the greater the chance I am discovered. The Templars believe their men lost the revolution. In their eyes, the assassins are gone and scattered, no longer a threat. But I fear they will soon discover the truth, and me along with it. I must tread carefully.
How fares the hunt, Connor?
There is progress, but I worry it is not enough.
You must strike where you need it most. What if you pursued Charles Lee and your father? What then of Paul Revere and the soldiers at Lexington?
Soldiers? There were no soldiers in those towns, only men and women who were forced to defend themselves.
Is this not why you fight? To protect your people? Your struggle is the colonist struggle. In helping one, you help the other.
Encouraging words from one who thought mine a fool's errand.
Make no mistake, I still do. But I can't help but feel some pride in your success.
And why should I give you any credit?
Then don't. But first, return the robe and the blade and the darts and all of the years of training and knowledge I have bestowed upon you. Return these, and then your words may have some merit.
Or you could just admit that you are wrong.
Oh, child, please, you've killed 2 men. One more salesman than soldier. You're gonna have to try a lot harder than that to impress me.
Is that so, old man? Or perhaps we should step outside. I will gladly demonstrate how easily I could trounce.
This is it.
Connor, this is Benjamin Talmadge. His father was one of us, no need for secrecy. I think he has something he wants to say.
Achilles tells me you've uncovered a plot to murder the commander-in-chief.
Yes, but I have only false starts and dead ends to show for it.
Not anymore, my friend. Thomas Hickey's your man, and I aim to help you catch him.
How?
I'll explain on the way. You and I are going to New York.
纽约，纽约又是另外一个地方了啊。在更下面。纽约哪里啊？随便都可以吗？这个地方，别的哦，他是要骑马，操
So what is your stake in all this?
Same as yours. Peace, stability. A land in which all might live side by side, free and equal.
Why not join the Brotherhood, then?
My father was an assassin. Quite good at his job, too, as I understand it. But I hope to have children someday. It's hard to live in 2 worlds at the same time. So, I chose to live in one.
I understand.
I still contribute as I can. That's why we're here now.
Oh, 前面就接到。
What can you tell me of Thomas Hickey?
He has been running a counterfeiting ring in the city. Locate the source of his operation, and we can have him arrested. He cannot harm the commander if he is in prison.
Do you know where he is?
Not exactly, but I have an idea where we can begin the search.
他带我去哪？这里好像还是在爱国者的掌控中哎，怎么都没看到英军？哦，上面骑士都换了啦，这地方被占领了。
There are rumors of bad bills being circulated here. No doubt they come from Thomas.
What are you up to? This isn't money. It's colored paper. You've cheated me for the last time. Guards!
染色纸。 这一代的要被尾随的人，好像都不会回头，哎，是不是啊？我还是会啊。靠腰。 他还会假动作啊！
To all weavers, the esteemed craftsman Peter Witzel has contracted a...
靠呀！我刚刚太靠近了、啊，结果。 如果他们刚刚到底说什么？
1 shilling in lawful money.
Heard what happened at the market. Boss wants everyone back at the shop. Says we strike tonight.
Be worried about that business with the guards. I'm telling you, it's nothing. Haven't had a spot of trouble since I slipped away. Of course, I'm taking care to keep my distance.
Can't believe we're really.
There will be a meeting.
We're really gonna do this.
We'll be heroes. The ones who ended all this talk of... evolution. Bunch of troublemakers looking to upset the apple cart. Some fool put their head.
Recent storms have caused severe mudslides in low-lying areas across the river. Captain Albrecht requests volunteers to help dig out our devastated neighbors. Shutters, paneling, wind tires, and all.
这个偷听也太难了，他走超快的。干嘛？
What's this? Thomas Hickey? Might be. What's it to you? Right. Ain't supposed to be none of your kind left. Suppose I'd best be rectifying that then. Get him!
There's another one! Grab him!
You get away from there. That's my money.
Touch those bills and I'll kill you!
Hands off, I seen it first.
哎，他怎？屁呀、他靠腰，走开！他去哪了？他可以躲得过，我就躲不过。哇！哇呀，跟丢了！靠，被那个撞倒了，就追不上了。他这个是要追踪吗？还是说要杀了他？
You get away from there. That's my money.
哦，扑倒啊！哎，我刚刚有事也没就。
Be still. You will do no more harm. You're a right fool meddling in affairs you know nothing about. Washington's the only thing keeping the Continental Army together. You kill him, you end all hope for freedom. Wrong, boyo. With him gone, they'll have no choice but to promote Lee, and then...
You are both under arrest!
Oh, well, we were just having a scrap, officer. Ain't nothing wrong with two men settling their differences the old-fashioned way. Can't we come to a...
Quiet!
What are the charges?
Counterfeiting!
I had nothing to do with that.
Course not!
Listen, there are more important things at stake here. This man is planning
to... 没人要听他讲话。又没达成，天啊！
You missed me, sweetheart. What? Nothing to say?
If you are here, then Washington is safe.
True. Thing is,
然后有人把
I
他救
believe
走
I've just been pardoned. Thank you kindly for the rescue, gents.
There can be no further mistakes, Thomas. Am I understood?
What about the assassin? Yeah. He's here. They put him in a cell right next to mine. Guess we didn't get them all, eh?
Deal with this, Charles.
At once, sir.
What are we gonna do?
You're that boy from the Continental Congress. Adams's little lapdog. I think I have an idea. Yes. 2 birds with 1 stone.
Do tell.
All in good time. It's not like the assassin's going anywhere. For now, we should see about getting you better accommodations here.
What are you on about? I thought I was getting out.
I'm afraid you won't be leaving for a while, thanks to Benjamin Talmadge. He's been running his mouth, saying all sorts of things. You're being investigated for plotting to assassinate George Washington.
What a bunch of bollocks. I thought you was gonna handle that.
We'll discuss this elsewhere.
他们讲这些话，被那个士兵听到都没问题吗？这是石头床啊，好硬。这是尿盆吗？
I think I would rather hold it in.
I'm telling you, he's planning to escape. We should get in on it.
Yeah? And what makes you think that?
Caught him carving something in the yard. Slipped it in his pocket real quick when he saw me. Looked like a key.
Probably just a shiv.
Nah, Mason ain't a fighter. Always talking and tricking his way out of trouble. Weasel Weems, they call him. Sneaky bastard.
Come on, Finch. He's not so bad. Even told me some letters once. Gonna write a note to my lady.
Ha! What for? You think that whore's out there pining for you? Saving herself for when you get out? Huh? No doubt she's already moved on to the next fella, and the fella after him.
You shut your mouth before I shut it for you.
Easy now. It was just a joke.
Yeah? Well, it wasn't very funny.
我应该是逃不出去吧？我只能等到被处刑那一天呐、才有机会逃脱。
Get up!
Where are we going?
刑场吗？
Stay out of trouble or you'll wind up in the pit.
啊？
What are you looking at, half-breed?
You not understand English? That it?
我不能去别地方看呐、我本来想说先去别地方逛逛。
Stay out of trouble or you'll wind up in the pit.
What are you looking at, half-breed?
You not understand English? That it?
Do I need to knock some sense into that thick head of yours?
I should try and find this Weems fellow. If he intends to escape, perhaps he can help me.
他吗？还玩游戏啊？不是吧
Mason Weems?
Could be.
I need your help.
Oh?
They say you know a way out of here.
They say a lot of things.
I do not have time for games.
A shame, as I was hoping you might play one with me.
Fine.
Are you familiar with the rules?
这是什么游戏啊？我有点忘记了。
Seeing as you already know mine, what's your name?
Connor.
Pleased to meet you, Connor. Well played. So, what brings you to Bridewell?
Treachery. I have been falsely accused.
Of course you have.
You do not believe me?
Why should I? You've the look of a brute.
You misjudge. I'm an honest man.
And yet, also a man imprisoned.
这是怎么玩啊？我
Tell me how you found yourself in this place.
It is a private matter.
As is what you ask of me.
I was trying to prevent a murder.
Oh! Anyone I know?
啊？为什么那边会
George
死掉？
Washington.
这是什么游戏啊？
The others put you up to this, didn't they? Thought it might be fun to have another laugh at Mason's expense. Fools, a lot of them. To make light of something like this. George Washington is brave beyond measure, loyal like a brother, peerless in character, and unshakable in his convictions. That man is our Jupiter Conservator, destined to lead us not just to freedom, but greatness. Anyone who says otherwise is either a simpleton or a traitor.
Then you understand why I need to get out of here. If I don't help him, he is going to die.
You're serious, aren't you? Very well. But it's going to take some doing. See, everything hinges on the key I forged. But that loud Finch stole it. Took me 3 months to make the thing, too. You need to get it back, or we're not going anywhere.
Consider it done.
像这样偷城吗？哎，靠腰嘞！
This key is useless.
What are you looking at? You in the market for a husband?
我在想哦，那个人是不是在利用他啊？就是让他自己逃出去，是不是这样？
Your key is useless.
What do you mean?
It did not fit the lock.
It's not meant to.
You forged a key that does not work.
Well, that all depends on what you mean by work. It'll get us out of here. Just not the way you expected.
Then how?
You're going to use it to get the real key off the warden. You have to swap yours for his.
Why not just have me take the real key? Why all this extra work?
He might notice if it went missing. This way, he'll be none the wiser.
And when he tries to use it?
He won't. That's why we're targeting him.
How do I reach the warden?
Yes. This next part, you may not like.
Oh, as if I've liked the others. Out with it.
You need to pick a fight.
What?
Pick a fight, and they'll throw you in the pit.
And how in the world does this help us?
The warden oversees the pit. Getting sent there is the only way to reach him.
I'll give you credit. You've given this plan to risk my life a great deal of thought.
Take down as many as you can. 1 or 2 will only serve to entertain the guards. You need to make them angry. We all have our part to play. Try not to die.
打架是吗？对。
Fancy yourself a troublemaker, eh? Some time in the pit should cool your blood.
哇，这个为了拿个钥匙要被揍，脾气严重。谁过来了？
Look at all of you, pathetic, dirty wretches. You're not but swine, suckling at the teats of civilization. Thieves and scoundrels all. And do you acknowledge this? Do you repent and beg forgiveness? No. You elect instead to commit new and more terrible crimes inside what should be a place of rehabilitation. You bide your time, awaiting the day of release, that you might corrupt anew. The worst part is that the good people of New York are forced, quite literally, to pay for your crimes.
怎么偷窃啊？
Where do you think the money for this prison came from? For your outfits? Our wages? Resources?
That was 行的吗？ 啊，那个典狱长就在旁边看着啊。
To take care not to raise the alarm.
You'll find Hickey through that door. It's where they keep the important prisoners. Nicer rooms, more space, those sorts of things. It seems even in prison, who you know makes all the difference.
Thank you, Mason, for everything. I will find a way to repay the favor when my work here is finished.
靠，要怎么会有士兵在这边闲话？操哎、会被发现到啊！这样，像，哎，对啊，这是假的吧？
Not who you was expecting, am I right?
What have we here? I thought we'd finished off your kind.
You would like that, wouldn't you? To rid the world of all who do not share your views.
Guilty as charged. Your meddling in the revolution has caused us no small measure of grief. It cannot continue. Our work is too important. But what would you know beyond all the lies Achilles feeds you and the tales you tell yourself?
I know that the people wish to be free, and that men like Washington fight to make it so.
Please, the man is weak. He stumbles and stammers through each engagement, making it all up as he goes along. His pedigree is pathetic, his military record even more so. I could go on and on, but we'd be here for days, so manifold are his faults, so deficient are his merits. He must be dealt with. You as well.
可是还是有很多人跟着
I will
他。
abide no more flies in the ointment.
Here's how it's gonna work. First we bind you and bring you to your cell. Then tomorrow, you go before the court, accused of plotting to kill good old Georgie. Maybe we could pin the murder of the warden on you too. You did kill him after all. And who wouldn't take the word of Charlie over here? Once that's all squared away, well then.
王八蛋！哇，被制
All
服了
those！ years ago, the child in the forest was you.
I said I would find you.
And so you have. But not quite as you had expected, am I right? You know, all of this might have been avoided had you only done what I asked. Ah, but what's done is done.
Up! Up with you! I said get up!
我现在是要被带去广场处刑吗？
Bye now.
Hello, Connor. Didn't think I'd miss your going away party, did ya? I hear Washington himself is going to be in attendance. Hope nothing bad happens to him.
You said there'd be a trial.
Oh, no trial for traitors, I'm afraid. Lee and Haytham sorted that. It's straight to the gallows for you.
I will not die today. The same cannot be said for you.
That's enough! Keep moving!
好，华盛顿这边看这一切发生啊！哎，什么声音？那人是谁啊？哦，不会是那个带他来纽约那个人吧？叫什么名字啊？忘记了。哇靠！还要被揍。
You are not alone. Only give a cry when you need us.
Forget about me. You need to stop Hickey. He's...
Up you go. Don't want to be late now, do we? You just had to be an hero, didn't you? You and Georgie both. Now you see what it gets you. A pine box and little else.
Brothers, sisters, fellow patriots. Several days ago, we learned of a scheme so vile, so dastardly, that even repeating it now disturbs my being. The man before you plotted to murder our much-beloved general. Indeed, what darkness or madness moved him, none can say, and he himself offers no defense, shows no remorse. And though we have begged and pleaded with him to share what he knows, he maintains a deadly silence. If the man will not explain himself, if he will not confess and atone, what other option do we have but this? He sought to send us into the arms of the enemy. And thus we are compelled by justice to send him from this world. May God have mercy on your soul.
好像直接死掉吧？应该也是啊，废话。我只是好奇会什么样的死法。哇！
Damn it. I thought I'd at least live to see another day. Shame.
I want answers. Why did Johnson try and buy my people's land? Why was Pitcairn targeting Adams and Hancock? What purpose would Washington's murder have served? Why does your order support the British?
How should I know? The Templars, Lee, the big man, Haytham, they has the money. They has the power. That's the reason I threw in with them. That's the only reason. Sure, they have some sort of vision for the future, too. I didn't give a damn about any of that. They can sing their songs about mankind and its troubles. They can make their plans and Spring their traps. Don't bother me none. They paid me, so I said yes. Didn't bother to ask who, or how, or why. Didn't care.
You chose to side with men who would rob us of our humanity simply because it was more profitable?
What else is there? I'm not some blind fool to give up all I've got on principle. What is principle anyway? Can you bring it to the bank? Don't look at me like that. We're different, you and I. You're just some blind fool who's always chasing butterflies. Whereas I'm the type of guy who likes to have a beer in one hand and a tea in the other. Thing is, boy, I can have what I seek. Had it even. Your hands will always be empty.
啊，没有跟他说什么遗言吗？什么话都没有。
At ease, men! At ease! I said, lower your goddamn guns! This man's a hero! Oh, the general can be so stubborn sometimes. Piffle, he said, when we warned him something like this would happen. Piffle!
Stop.
He wanted to kill the commander. Nearly killed you as well. He was a scoundrel.
But still a man.
You're nothing if not consistent.
Where is Washington? I need to speak with him.
Bundled off as soon as your execution went sideways. He's likely on his way back to Philadelphia by now.
And so am I.
Something wrong?
He is still in danger. Hickey did not act alone.
真是的，有仗打变英雄，没仗打就变狗熊了。是哪一个没有达成啊？
It's quite impressive what you've accomplished.
Is that a compliment?
Now, don't misconstrue. I'm sure the whole endeavor will end tragically. But to have come this far, well, it's more than I ever expected.
The people yearned for freedom but feared to grab hold of it. That fear is gone now.
Thanks to you?
No. This they did on their own.
You diminish your role. But you have always been of humble heart.
I do what is right. No more, no less.
You cannot tell him.
I have to. Otherwise, he will never be safe.
He is safer not knowing. By planting the seeds of doubt, you threaten to topple his entire endeavor. If Washington is paralyzed, Charles Lee will strike. You'll cause the very thing you aim to prevent. Hunt the Templars, as is your duty. But do not drag these men into it.
我一觉得主角有点怎么讲，操之过急了吧？想要赶快把事情解决掉。
We must now all hang together.
哎，那是独立宣言吗？是不是
We must indeed all hang together. Or most assuredly, we shall all hang separately.
You are once more our savior.
I must speak with the commander.
He's gone to try and hold New York. The British intend to take it. I fear we'll need to recall our men from Quebec as well. It's one thing to declare our independence. Now, my friend, we must make it so.
Everything all right? Sean has located a second power source. I've asked Rebecca to charter a flight for us.
Where to?
Brazil.
巴西。哇，我被动气了，而且海报好丑。
You there, Rebecca?
Bad reception. Can you hear me?
Well, glad to see that's working. Guess I'll try you back when I'm topside.
真的超丑的。 他丑的方式好好笑，我天啊！
You copy now?
Loud and clear.
What's the plan?
According to our intel, the power source is being worn as a bracelet by some tycoon's trophy wife. We're working on pinpointing her location, but she's most likely inside a VIP booth on the stadium's upper level. I'll update you when I know more.
Now to find a ticket.
We don't have time to play nice. Steal someone else's.
Bit of a dick move, don't you think?
Well, I guess you could try and sneak past security instead.
这是哪里啊？巴西吗？
That doesn't look like normal security.
Because it isn't. Those are Abstergo agents. Cross is probably here too. You need to be careful. Don't let them see you. Your target's definitely in the VIP area. The entrance is at the end of this concourse.
Imediatamente se ouvir.
Abstergo agents. Don't let them see you.
Great. They've set up a checkpoint.
Don't let them see you.
我要走哪啊？想不起来了，我以前怎么玩啊？这怎么过？正面通过吗？
Não posso deixar entrar sem bilhete.
Look out!
紧张！他这个是怎么过啊？我以前是怎么玩啊？想不起来了。我刚刚第一个走应该是对的路吧？我只要小心不要被他们看到，基本上是没问题啦。可是是怎么躲啊？想不起来了。
That doesn't look like normal security.
Because it isn't. Those are Abstergo agents. Cross is probably here too. You need to be careful.
你守卫他们身上都在发光哎，这是正常的吗？
Target's definitely in the VIP area.
Você viu
The
esse
entrance
homem?
is at the end of this concourse.
Chame a segurança.
VIP 在哪里啊？哦，巴西啦，对不对？那个国旗。
Great. They've set up a checkpoint.
Slender, do something.
啊，不行啊！等一下，我看一下前面是不是正确路。前面是厕所，是正确路吗？我想啊，玩这个桥段好像也卡在这个地方很久。 不是啊，他没有给我一个小地图，我真的要花点时间。
That doesn't look like normal security.
Because it isn't. Those are Abstergo agents. Cross is probably here too. You need to be careful. Hide! Hide! Your target's definitely in the VIP area. The entrance is at the end of this concourse.
他这个戴斯蒙好像无法融入到人群中，是不是啊？他一直无法融入啊。
I'm telling you, there's definitely a way to get past those guards. If you won't go through them, try going around them.
Estamos procurando este homem. Se ver algo suspeito, fale com a gente imediatamente.
Don't let them see you.
Great. They've set up a checkpoint.
Don't let them close to the crowd and you should be okay. Or look for a way around it.
Oh, seriously, what is the deal with stadiums and piss troughs? It's disgusting. And who thought they were a good idea?
I
don't even see a stall in here. What if I have to take a dump?
Yeah, please just mute the microphone if you do.
哦，好大间啊！
Eu não posso. Ele sumiu. Mas ele não poderia ter ido longe. Eu vi ele faz pouco tempo.
Watch your back. They're onto you.
Looks like I'm close. Shit! Another checkpoint.
You're gonna have to find another way around. Security's too tight here.
Temos que verificar sua identidade.
Como assim? Trabalho aqui há 15 anos e nunca vi nada como isso. Quem você pensa que são?
Olha, aconteceu, só isso. A gente não queria que acontecesse. Só aconteceu. Sinto muito.
Sente muito? Ela é minha irmã, cara! A porra da minha irmãzinha!
我们来这边是干嘛？好像是找什么东西吧。
Just on the other side of the stadium.
Other side?
进不去。我就在那边 大庭广众之下做这种事情，然后都不会被人家怎样吗？好冷漠的社会哦。哦。屁呀！这么多人都在看，还都没人注意到。是哪边啊？嗯，哦，应该这边哦，这边路能走。哇！是谁？
Hurry, Desmond.
Get the fuck out of my way!
If he gets away with the artifact, we're screwed. You can't let that happen.
Jesus Christ, stop screaming!
哎呀！靠腰嘞，每次都这样子。不是啊，我每次都会因为这种事情卡住。
Can you believe that shit?
每次都这样子，超烦的。跑太快容易撞到墙壁，然后就会动弹不得。
Better move. Okay, head for the metro. I'll hold the train for you.
像啊！哎！啊！警卫都消失，全都消失了！天啊！
We can get back to Connor whenever you're ready, Desmond. Unless you want to plug in the power source first. Up to you.
Oh,
look at that. I found a third power source.
Huh?
Already?
It popped up in an earlier search, but I've only just managed to confirm it.
Where?
There's a museum in Cairo with one on display.
I guess Connor will have to wait.
No, you stay. We need to find that key, and time is running out. I'll make the trip.
What about Cross?
Everything's going to be fine. I'll be back soon.
Ready when you are, Desmond.